an activity tracking app. Okay, you know what it is, Manny?
SugarWOD.
What's it called?
SugarWOD?
SugarWOD, okay? So, like Samir said, WOD means workout of the day. So our workout of the day is activity that we do, okay? Now, I'm not gonna pull up the app now, but raise your hand if you're on the app, okay? Raise your hand if you posted on there. You posted some activity, right? I've seen some of you guys and I appreciate that. So, let me, because something remarkable happened this week. That it happened on the app. We're going to recognize this just in a second. It's mind blowing. But this is a book, right? One of my favorite books. It's called The 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. John Maxwell, great book. It's an easy read. Pick it up. I'm sure you can find it anywhere. Whatever. It's an awesome book, right? Follow them, and people will follow you. Okay, and it's fun to be a leader, right? And I don't mean that as a humble brag or throwing my weight around, but I like having some responsibility and growing an organization and having some, I would like to think, positive influence on people and guiding them in whatever it is, business, financially. Hopefully I have done a good job of being a positive example in every area, right? I'm still a work in progress, but I like being a leader. But that doesn't just happen because you're saying it. It's because you put the work in, you read, you study. And these books, right, are instrumental, especially John Maxwell. He's probably the most, aforementioned author on leadership. Tons of books, built churches, has organizations, very successful, and an incredible author. Okay, I love reading his books. This is one of the best books I've ever read. So he has a law in this. It's called The Law of the Picture. The Law of the Picture. People do what people see. People do what people see. And a downfall of many organizations is the followers in the organization are people that are new to the organization, that are buying into a vision. They get the wrong picture. Or they get a bad picture. Or they don't get the whole picture. And the whole book talks about it. It talks about vision and the past and the future. And he says two of the things that are instrumental in you following through, right? We talked about this a couple weeks ago, showing up to meetings, how important the picture in your mind is. Two of the things that either can help you or hurt you is confusion and clarity. So we got Adric here, and I'm telling him to work, and he's coming, and he believes in it because all the reasons. He wants to be financially free. He wants to help people. He doesn't like his job. But now that we're actually putting in the work, many of us don't know what to do. And you see somebody like a Sheila, okay, who, I know pretty well. And I know her numbers pretty well because I talk to Samir. I talk to her. I also look at the numbers. But even me, I can always have more clarity. So Sheila, okay, and this is a good and bad thing, has started posting her numbers. Okay? Now it's good because you get to see. It's bad because you could be a little depressed. Right? We at the gym I worked out at, right? Everybody does it at the same time. So sometimes some of the all-star athletes, they're phenomenal. They're moms, right? So that was a kid center, and they're I'm still doing the workout. They have finished, changed their kid's diaper, and I know you're supposed to be inspired, but I'm depressed. I'm how the, right? right? No. But, so Sheila has, and I'm sure she can post even more and better, because she just really started doing it. But I appreciate your post, right? And I want to go through the numbers at Top Gun real quick. I do want to recognize our top producers, but we have a weekly record has been set. Okay? A weekly record has been set this week. Okay? Now, maybe you've done this in the past, but now that we're tracking, now it's documented, now we're in the modern ages, so it's documented. Okay? But I do want to recognize all the producers, and I'm very, very proud of you. Donald Mason, 388. Margo, 489. Amber, 644. And for the week, by herself.
Wow.
For the week, by herself, 10,236. Give it up for Sheila Boucher. Okay, so she posted her numbers in the app. And so now I was like, what the hell, 10,000? I was doing the numbers yesterday as I was calculating, because post your numbers in SugarWOD. That's how we're going to calculate the numbers for Top Gun. Right?